Alright everyone, and welcome to a new series, and welcome to probably what's gonna be the hardest challenge that we are going to do. For quite some time, probably. Now, we are playing Radical Red, and this is not like a big challenge thing. This is just to see if I can even play the game. So no nuzlocks or anything like that. The game is probably going to be hard enough. So, let's get going into this potentially quite challenging playthrough. Warning! The correct system time could not be read. Enable the real-time clock and make sure the time is correct. Consult the Discord if you need help. Which is actually kind of cool. So this game is made by Supercell and Koala 4. If you paid for this in any way, you got scammed, LMAO. Please report any bugs to the Discord server. Suggested emulators for PC is not the one that I'm using. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and begin your adventure. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name's Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Alright, so we're going to go with the boy character. We are going to put in Joey. And, oh that's nice, it automatically switches when you're ready. You don't have to hit select. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were both babies. What's his name now? I can't remember if we went with Green or Gary. I'm gonna go with Gary for this one. Was it Gary? Yes, it was. That's right. I remember now. His name is Gary. It's nice that you forgot your grandson's name. Joey, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. The world of dreams and adventures Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Please stop mashing A and properly answer the incoming questions. Do you simply want to play Radical Red without any custom options? Yes. Alright. I like that. It's the please stop mashing A because they just knew I was going to. Let's see, is there a potion? They at least give you the courtesy of a potion. Now, one cool thing about this game, to my knowledge as well, is you get any starter you want up to Gen 8. Which meant that, actually, it was a bit difficult to think about what starter I want to use. This game is a lot more about strategy than it is about just having a team that you want. And so using the Pokemon that you want to use are going to maybe not be the right Pokemon, and so you really have to think about the team, the gyms, the fact that there's a level cap. And so my starter's not going to just be Totodile because it's my favorite and I can pick it. I've already made that mistake once. And I'm thinking it probably has to be a grass type, and I've got a few ideas for it. Hey Joey, Professor wanted me to ask you if you had a preference on which region your starter was from. Already, we have to make this decision. I don't think, if I press no, I think you just get a random one. So this may be a restart point. I'm gonna say no. And we're gonna see if we just get a random one. Oh, we also get running shoes immediately. Let's see. I like that. I do like that. So let's see. Hey, wait, don't go out. Let's see if we get a random choice. And if not, I'll just restart. We'll get back to this point, and I'll pick the region at which I want to pick for my Pokemon. It's unsafe wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, here, come with me. I really need to come up with a slightly better voice for Professor Oak because I feel like I'm sounding a little bit too like a certain... Anyway, it doesn't matter. That'll maybe be a joke for live stream. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Gary, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Joey, there are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can go choose one. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Gary. You can have one too. So I guess we just get a bunch of random Pokemon. We got a Bulbasaur, okay, Squirtle, and Charmander. This kind of works out for me because I was honestly gonna go with Bulbasaur for this one anyway. And I think going with a Pokemon like Bulbasaur probably works the best for what we're gonna want to achieve, at least for the first 2 gyms. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with Bulbasaur. Pokemon 001. We've received the Bulbasaur from Professor Oak. Do I want to give a nickname to this Bulbasaur? Yes, we are going to call the Bulbasaur. I don't know what we're gonna call the Bulbasaur. We'll call it Bulby. Why not? Bulby. And there we go. I'll take this one then. And he's got himself a Charmander, which is kind of fitting. Oh, and Gary wants to battle, of course. Wait, Joey, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. And here we go. The first battle, challenged by rival Gary, and he's got himself a Charmander. We've got Bulby, and there's a very good reason for having a Pokemon like Bulbasaur, and that is we learn certain moves like Poison Powder. We'll have opportunities to get water types in the future, so see his team, that's actually kind of cool. He's got False Swipe. Interesting. Either way, because of the kind of unique way this game is, you know, there are Pokemon that'll be helpful with strategy. Pokemon like potentially Wurmple or Caterpie that we are going to want to pick up on. Oh, we even get an Oranberry. It means he probably has one as well. No, he doesn't get one. So they made this battle a little bit better. Or easier, I guess. But in like a different way. Anyway, but then there is a level cap, so that gets updated frequently. Ooh, critical hit. Let's try and... There we go. Well, I thought let's try and stay in. We get up to level 6 as well. We need to be careful about stats as well, so special attack is what we need to really be focusing on for our moves as well. And if we can change natures, that'll be another thing. Okay, I'm gonna make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Joey Gramps, smell you later. Alright, well let's... Oh, which of these Pokemon have a night-specific evolution? I know Eevee does. Oh. Well, okay, I think... Wait, really? Night-specific evolution. I mean... Does Pancham have one? Okay. What time do night encounters start? I think it's 8 p.m. No. Really? We are terrible with our, Okay, final question. When is the final version of Radical Red coming out? I'm gonna just say never. Oh. And we unlock the Time Changer. Interesting. That's kind of cool. This is definitely one of those where we're gonna want to talk to just about every single person that we can, is my assumption. And is our mom gonna heal us up? That is another question. Yes, that is also brilliant. I am gonna probably take this game a little bit slow. I don't know exactly, like, how I'm gonna do it, but I don't think necessarily I'm gonna try and do, okay, cool. And yeah, you did that. Interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna try and take this a little bit slowly. And hopefully we don't run into too many issues. I like these types of things, you know, you can just battle as many different types of Pokemon as possible. I do wonder if some typings are changed. I didn't look at every single change because I kind of want some of it to be a bit of a surprise. Especially when I'm doing, you know, I'm working on other stuff, other projects as well, so that's also part of the factor. Ooh, a Route 1 Scraggy with Intimidate. That could be very useful. We can have Baggy 2.0. We're not going to be able to take that out pretty efficiently right now, so let's come back to a Pokemon like that. But I like Scraggy being here. I don't know if you'd get any good fighting moves, though. So that's another thing. Pokemon with Intimidate are definitely going to be helpful for us. I think that's something that's going to be really impactful. Anyway, we got some dialogue here. Hey, are you a new trainer, aren't you? Did you know that you could take your Pokemon out of its Pokeball? Sometimes it's nice to let them get some fresh air. Feels you're a Bulba, you'd like to come out of it? Would you like to bring it out? Yeah. Awesome. I totally didn't know that was a thing. But I feel like it probably... Oh, Bulby doesn't look happy. And we get to heal up. And then who's the person next to Nurse Joy? Ah, so this is the nature swap. So, mystery gift, nature swap person. So, Bulby here. What we definitely would want is something that doesn't affect any of our other stats other than maybe attack. So, modest nature might actually be quite good for our Bulbasaur. So, we'll go with that. And it just permanently just has an Oran Berry, I guess. But then, hopefully what that'll do is, oh, that's interesting. It gives you, like, a rating on your, oh, and shows your IVs and EVs. This is so detailed. I am not this detail-oriented for Pokemon stuff. It's just not my thing. So yeah, that is pretty cool. I bet there are people who know this game a little bit better than me and would be able to update me on certain things and tell me, hey, you should do this, that, and the other. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? And we got Oak's parcel. Nice. I like how we have to wait for our Pokemon as well. That's kind of cute. So yeah, a few things definitely been changed that I can see. Either way, we do have to wait for our Pokemon. That fact is a little frustrating, but I guess it's really not a big deal. I'm looking forward to getting Pokeballs and just expanding our team out. That would be something that's nice. Because this is just one of those games where it's just gonna happen. So, oh Joey, how's my little Pokemon? It seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You've got something for me. We've delivered Oak's parcel. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball I had in order. Thank you. Gramps! I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh right, I have a question for you two. On the desk, there's my invention, the Pokédex. Automatically record data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Joey and Gary, take these with you. And we received the Pokédex from Professor Oak. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data, so here's some tools for catching wild Pokemon. And we got 10 Pokeballs, which is pretty good. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and then try and catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. Okay, you just... Alright. It's just a lot of dialogue. Joey, I hate to say this, but you won't necessarily need for this. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her that not to lend you one. Ha, Joey. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Maybe his sister will give us one anyway. You never know. We wait for Bulbasaur, and let's enter here, and, yeah, there we go, we receive a town map. I don't know how helpful that'll be, but it'll be nice. Talk to Bulbasaur. Bulby still doesn't look too happy, so maybe if we get some Pokemon, Bulby will be happy. I think we need to look around, potentially at, some of the Pokemon around this area to just kind of get a grasp, get an idea of what a team we can try and build will be. It is nighttime as well, so maybe what we try and do is we try and find that Scraggy and then maybe change the time. That's one of those dark normal, what is it, Gen 8 Zigzagoon? Kinda cool. Cool. Yeah, I think what we should try and do is, I really like the idea of getting a Scraggy on the team. Just early game fighting type is probably going to be extremely helpful. Maybe I'm being lured into a false sense of security there. But then maybe we can change it to the day mode and see what happens. So let's see if we can find one, and I will see you then. Okay, we found another Scraggy, which is pretty good. We are going to have to level these bros off camera, I think, and that's going to be a bit of a challenge, but it'll be a fun challenge nonetheless. Especially considering... Oh, he's already got low sweep. We've already had to use our berry. That's not good. Let's see if we can catch him now. Get ourselves Baggy 2.0, and there we go, we've caught ourselves a Scraggy. I don't know how useful all these Pokemon will be, but we're gonna basically not have any set team whatsoever. We're just going to focus on the Pokemon that we have. So, time changer. We want it to be day. Perfect. And let's see what Pokemon we can catch now. Just to kind of get an idea. So Meowth, not really a Pokemon that I'd be looking to catch. I'm looking for something like a Starly, I think. Pokemon with Intimidate would be nice. Oh, we didn't get a Scraggy with Intimidate, but actually that could be potentially quite good. So these are unknown skill things that we don't have unlocked yet, which is interesting. So we need to make sure we talk to pretty much every single person. Oh, that's another interesting Pokemon to have on this route. I'm gonna just look around, see what I can find. If I see something interesting that I want to catch, I will show that to you. Now that's an interesting Pokemon to have very early on, a Cubchoo. I don't actually have a use for a Cubchoo, but it's just a cool Pokemon to have. We're gonna have a team of Gen 5 Pokemon, would be great. And actually having Aqua Jet's kind of cool as well. So we might as well pick one up, just because it's cool. Let's actually just go for the Pokeball, because I do not want to lose to this thing. It's actually in a interesting spot. It's in this patch of grass is actually in the was it Viridian City? Golly, I can't even remember the own names of places in Pokemon games. But there's like they've just put this patch of grass, and then there's just a bunch of cool Pokemon here. So yeah, we've picked up a little Cubchoo. Oh, and we gain experience for catching Pokemon. And we can take the berry as well. Would we like to nickname Cubchoo? We would like to. I'm gonna just call you Sinus. There we go. Alright. So, I'm gonna go into the Pokemon Center. We've now got a couple Pokemon here. We got Bulby, we got Baggy, and we got Sinus. If I see any more Pokemon, then I'm going to basically deal with that, and I might catch them. But I think for the time being, that's going to be it for this first episode. So if you like, make sure you go ahead, subscribe, like the video, comment down below some of the things you want to see. We've already started off with a pretty interesting team, so I'm interested to see what more Pokemon we can find and catch. So, I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye.